Welcome back to my channel. Today I am trying to figure out a problem. I do not know if it's going to be the coil right here on the right hand side of the bike or a plug wire. But what's going on is on the left side it's not firing. Well, it is firing, but for some reason that plug is staying wet. And what I mean by the plug, let's see, what did I do with that plug? Doggone it. Okay, here it is. Anyway, this plug is one of the plugs that I have had in it. And you can see it's definitely wet. Maybe I got the camera at the right angle here on this one. Anyway, that plug, see, it's just wet. And I do have fire over there. I mean, I can jump the fire something like about a half an inch. But anyway, let me fire this thing up and I'll show you what's going on. Now, this coil, from what I understand, I was thinking this coil also fired front cylinder. No, it does not. This coil on the right only fires the rear cylinder. Because I run the wires down, and now I done had this wire off. I checked I don't know what the resistance is supposed to be, but I do know that I can get continuity between this end to the other end. So the wire, I think the wire is going to be okay. But let me show you what's going on with this bike. Let's see, I'll need these pliers. Crank this thing up. Okay, I'm coming over here to the left side of the bike, and let's see if I can do this and not get shocked. Yeah, that should be about okay right there. But it makes no changes in the way the motor's running. No change. Can you see it is firing? Alright, now let me go to the other side. And hear the difference? Alright, now I don't know if the problem is going to be the coil or the coil wire. Now what I'm fixing to do, I'm going to swap these two wires right here and see if the problem comes to this side. If the problem comes to this side, then it's going to let me know that my coil is bad. But if it does not, one of two things. I got a feeling it's either it's going to be that plug wire, or maybe my injector on the rear is injecting too much fuel. But I don't know. That's where, you know, I don't have a shop manual to go by on any of this. And I'm just, you know, figuring all this stuff out on my own. And just trying different things, you know. I ain't, you know, it's not costing me nothing just to see. All right, well, anyway, let me get started. Okay, as you can tell in this video, these wires, when I was swapping them, one wire is shallow, the other one is deep in the coil. Alright, I got them swapped around. I'm concerned about this little area right here. It might be throwing the spark off. I don't know. But anyway, I'm fixing to crank her up, and let's see. Now, if this side does not have any effect when I remove this wire, that's going to let me know that the coil is bad. But if it does start killing back on the motor, then it's going to be the plug wire for the other side. Anyway, I'm going to check both sides. Let me go ahead and get this thing cranked. Alright, now. Okay. Now, let me go to the other side and see if it makes a difference. Yeah. Let's see, yeah. Definitely getting fire to it. Let's see. Let me unclip that in there. Get some extra room or distance. Okay. Now. But still, no difference. Now, let me check this little area that I was concerned with. See if I got any arcing in here. Let's see, that's going to be up in there. Okay. Exhaust is a little on the warm side. Okay. Even though I swapped the wires, it's still doing the same thing. So, I got a feeling that that plug wire on that side is bad. I'm not 100% sure, but I do know that this side is firing just fine. Well, I wish that wire was long enough I could stretch it across there to that side. And that way I can check the wire. Okay, well, anyway, I'm just going to put the wires back the way they was and see about getting me a plug wire and go from there. But the coil is working fine, because if this would have been not firing at all, then I would say yes, definitely the coil right here. But when I swapped the wires, it's still fired on this cylinder. And I done tried, 3 different spark plugs over there on that side. And the results is the same, wet looking plugs. And you can see that thing is just, it just ain't firing. Because it's just as wet as it can be. Okay, so all I can say is I'm thinking it's going to be the wire. from what I just done, that's what it's letting me know. Okay, I'm gonna fix and swap everything back around, and thank y'all for watching.